biggest myth that women have been taught over the years that really has destroyed our hormones and led to unhealthy transition, right? The transformation into menopause, that, we should breeze through menopause into our second spring if we're honoring our design. And that's something I'm so impassioned about. And when I wrote my first book, The Hormone Fix, and I said with the hormone fix, it takes more than hormones to fix our hormones. And as a gynecologist and obstetrician, I studied all the reproductive hormones, right? Estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and had spent, my lifetime learning about that. But when it comes down to it, to empower our body, it's about empowering oxytocin first and foremost, and controlling insulin, becoming more insulin sensitive, and managing cortisol, which is in direct opposition to our oxytocin. So cortisol, the hormone of fear, of stress, of anxiety, and oxytocin, the hormone of grace, gratitude, love, connection, joy. And so that's all part of that approach as I incorporated it into my life and then my patients' lives. And then Keto Green-16 came about because as the research evolved, really saw how a woman's brain, as we age, can become starving for fuel. So the question came, why, when I do this approach, my Keto Green approach, healthy fats, right? We've been told to be low fat and to snack. Those are two really destructive things that we can take into our old age. It will destroy us. It will give us Alzheimer's and a nursing home faster than anything. When I switched to what I call the Keto Green, keto alkalinizing approach, healthy greens, healthy alkalinizers, we know that our body loves that, right? Mm-hmm. With healthy fats and clean proteins, right? Mm-hmm. That becomes this Keto Green approach. And that's 2 or 3 meals a day, no snacking, and intermittent fasting. So it's not just what we eat, when we eat, our mindset when we eat, our gratitude, our, practices around what we eat, certainly, and often who we're eating with. All of that can affect how our body receives this information, because food is information. Mm-hmm. So what I found is I started in my Keto Green approach, I had better memory, better brain clarity, a stronger willpower, right? I could always use some extra willpower. Stronger willpower, determination, and that's because our hormones, our brain's use of fuel is dependent on our hormones. So as estrogen declines, our use of glucose for fuel in the brain declines. But if we switch to ketones, we are like, our brain's on fire. The use of ketones for fuel in the brain, that's fat molecules. When we're not getting glucose from our food, we're going to shift to using ketones. And those fat molecules, are use of that for fuel in the brain is not hormone dependent. So as women experience this, they've had brain fog. They say the fog has lifted, their memory's back, they've got their edge back, and that's so powerful. And that's why I wrote Keto Green-16, to extend intermittent fasting to 16 hours, make it simple for 16 days, and 16 key foods that we want to incorporate to balance our hormones, to detox, to help support our liver and our kidneys and our gut microbiome, to help with supporting our hormonal balance and detoxification.